friends, it is my hope that you are doing fine today. Welcome in our daily online learning program, and as usual we have literature in English, and today I'm going to share about basic elements of literature. So it's important you take a pen and a notebook so that you can be able to record some important points as I share with you. Are you ready? Now, if you're ready, let's go on. We start by looking at the meaning of basic elements of literature. What do you understand by the term basic elements of literature? Alright, basic elements of literature refers to the basic components that make up any literary work. Basic components that make up any literary work. Any literary works must have two major components, namely form and content. And some people say that form and content is just like two sides of the same coin. That means they depend on one another. But what is form and what is content? Speaking about form refers to the outward appearance of any literary work. Outward appearance of any literary work. Why appearance matter? Why appearance matters? Appearance matters because it communicates it tries to communicate what is within the literary work, or that literary work, or the novel or the play. For example, in our play Dilemma of the Ghost, you will come across the title, and the title of this play will communicate a very important message, either that is related to what is taking place or to what will take place in the play itself, or the opposite of what will take place. So that is why it is very important to look at the appearance. The appearance includes even the pictures and the color of the literary work. Now, when we speak about form, we refer to sub-elements like characters and characterization, setting, style, plot, and even language or diction. Do you get me? Now, let us talk briefly about content. What is content as contrasted to form? Content refers to what is being said or what is being conveyed. In other words, the content is the opposite of form. Because as I said, that form is the outward appearance of the literary work. Content is the innermost part of the literary work. The innermost part of the literary work. And the content includes things like themes, message, and conflict. In fact, content is what the literary work is all about. Do you get me? Now, let me try to explain briefly about some important components of form. The first sub-element of form is characters. But you need to know what is a character in relation to literary work. A character means a person. No, anything. It can be even an object or animals. But those animals will have to present the deeds of human beings. So characters means a person in a story. A character means a person in the story, a person, animal, or even an object that represent human needs. For example, in my play here, Dilemma of the Ghost, I have a number of characters like Ato, Yolali, Nana, and many more. Those characters will be important because they are the ones who will carry the message, and remember, the message is the part of the content. So that is why you say form and the content is just like an egg and a chicken. They can never, they are just like one, Thank you. The second sub-element of form is setting. But what is setting? Setting refers to time and the place in which the literary work takes place. Because the literary work, like a play or a novel, should have time, a specific time in which it was written, or the specific time in which the drama was acted. So when we speak about setting, refers to place and time on the literary work. So it can be, for example, in Africa, then after independence. So when you speak about Africa, you mean place, and when you say after independence, you mean time. So time also matters because we need to know when the literary work was written. Now, another sub-element is plot, and the plot refers to arrangement of events in the literary work. Arrangement of events in the literary work. But another sub-element is diction, and the diction refers to choice of words. Choice of words. Some say choice and arrangement of words in the literary work, and this is because the language of literature is quite different from the language of daily use. The language used by people every day is quite different from the language used in literature. Because in literature, as we shall try to see, that in literature there is deviation from the normal structure of the language. So those are some parts of form, and they are very important in literature. What are sub-elements of content? As I said, some sub-elements of content are themes. But what is a theme? A theme means a central idea. The idea that is communicated in any literary work. The central idea in a literary work. That is to say, when you try to look at what the author or what the writer is trying to say in that particular work. So if you are speaking about the realm of the ghost, you will have to understand the basic idea, the central idea that is being spoken here, whether it is traditions and customs. Now, if you have a novel like Unanswered Cries, you need to think about what is the central idea. For example, in the novel Unanswered Cries will have the basic idea that is female genital mutilation. So this is the sub-element of content. Another issue is message, and when we speak about message, we mean the reason or what we learn from the literary work, because literary work is not meant for just entertainment. It is meant for both entertainment and learning. So when you read a literary work, you must be able to catch up with what is being spoken, what is being conveyed, what you learn, and many more. But the other issue